Scottish cathedral. Strange place to bury your treasure, no?
Not really. I mean, by the time Avery would have sailed here, the place was already abandoned.
I guess that's true. Plus, with the massive bounty on his head, it'd be a good place to hide.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is the Michelle with Murder Pro Gaming, bringing you Chapter 8 of Uncharted 4, The Grave of Henry Avery. We start off this chapter, we are actually encroaching on the land that Rafe has bought in Scotland. So we are trying to sneak our way on so that we can find out where the treasure is.
I'm pretty sure he'd had enough of me. I was still coming to grips with your death and with his frustration from not finding the treasure. I'm pretty sure he was ready to kill me by the time I bailed.
Imagine what he'd want to do to you now.
Yeah, trying not to. Sam, listen. He's ruthless. I mean, even more so than when we teamed up with him. I mean, I've heard stories.
Trust me, me too. All the more reason I don't feel bad about any of this. So is it just like you remember it?
The cathedral grounds?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Although it's been so long, it's a little hazy.
Jeez, crane, explosives. I think stealing the cross might have made our boy Rafe a little nervous.
Yeah, just a tad. Man, it must have been a shock for Avery to come here after living in the tropics for so long.
Well, I can sympathize with that.
Ah, right, because of the old prison thing.
Yeah, you have no idea how much I miss the cold.
While you're exploring, make sure that you check out like the upper level of this land before you start heading down the mountain, because once you go down the mountain you won't ever go back, and there is treasure and loot to get up here, so just make sure you thoroughly explore it before you decide to slide down. After you slide down to the lower level, just kind of start making your way back towards the way that you originally came. Just sliding across. And eventually you're going to find a place to hook your rope to drop down to the base.
Hey, this should hold.
Good call.
The hell is all this?
It's excavation equipment.
Shoreline?
What?
Look. I thought they were just by the cathedral.
Shit! Get out! Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too, Shoreline. Seems like they were expecting us.
And like they're searching away from the cathedral.
Which means we should get to that graveyard pronto.
Rafe has obviously been expecting us, and he has his militia spread out far from the cathedral, so that was our first firefight of this chapter, but be prepared to fight your way through every section.
This place is so big.
You will meet his militia, so make sure that you're constantly picking up ammo, because you do not want to run out whenever you're surrounded by like 5 or 6 of his guys. And if you have the opportunity, make sure that you stock up on dynamite as well. Kind of a makeshift grenade.
Yeah, I doubt it. I don't think he'd go through all that trouble to hide his tracks just to put his name on a rock.
What is this place?
Monks had several living quarters. Main one being by the graveyard, of course.
Location, location, location. More shoreline equipment.
At least no shoreliners. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll blow themselves up. Now, what do you bet? Yep. Dynamite.
Yeah, be careful with that stuff, huh?
Sam actually sounds a little nervous about the dynamite.
Hey, got the door open.
That was very loud. Hopefully they didn't hear us.
Hopefully we just blend in with the other explosions. Look, there's a way up through the roof. It's too high for a boost, though.
Oh, let's find something to climb on.
Yeah.
Up here, you're going to find a shoreline crate. Just make sure that you grab it. You'll need to stick a dynamite to blast open the door so you're actually able to push it out. So one more explosion.
Take that, door.
And then voila, we have the crate.
Well, I've blown a lot of shit up over the years.
And just a little
Hey,
wily, but just
You can use
push
this
it
to climb
away.
out of that building.
You may as well want to get ready for another firefight, because since you used 2 sticks of dynamite, obviously Rafe's guys have heard you, so he's going to send a crew your way. So make sure that you give yourself ample room to get around your crate, and then just go hide in the grass is really the best strategy. I've tried it a couple different ways, just kind of either like guns a-blazing, or you can go stealth mode, and as long as you can kill at least like 3 or 4 of the guys in the grass, just like stealth kills, then you only have like 1 or 2 to shoot if you choose to go that route, or when they see you it's not so devastating. But if you just go balls out and try killing people immediately, you are going to find that they flank you very quickly and you will die very, very, very quickly. Also, while you're in the grass, kind of pay attention where Sam is, because Sam will stealth kill for you as well. So if Sam is near a soldier walking through the grass, he'll grab him on his own automatically without you having to do anything, which is kind of nice. And he seems to almost never be caught, whereas sometimes when you try to snag people on the edge of the grass, you get seen, or they like get that little warning. They turn yellow because they think they've seen something, so sometimes it's best to let Sam do it. Gotcha, bitch!
Hey, heads up.
Got anything? I'm not having much luck.
I got nothing.
I got site 1. Get site 3.
Got it.
Oh, shit.
While you're doing your stealth kills, you kind of have to be patient, because the guys don't really walk a pattern, but sometimes it takes them a while to actually make their way into the tall grass, which is the only way you can kill them without being noticed. So you may have to switch sides a couple times, and it might be kind of annoying, but just be patient, because it will make it 10 times easier if you can take these guys out in the grass.
All right, nicely done. That could have been bad.
Yeah. Let's get out of here before anyone checks in on them.
Alright, the coast is clear, so now make sure you run around to where all the dead bodies were, pick up all your ammo for the next firefight. Make sure you stock up on dynamite for the next time you need it, because it's great to use as grenades. And then you can go back to pushing your crate into the little church monastery area, so you can move on to the next section.
There. Come on, let's go.
Okay, now what?
Got it.
Oh, careful.
Shit! Whew. All right, you think you can do that?
What are you talking about? I taught you that move.
All right, let's see it then.
There. You see?
That was clumsy. Sam, there's a ladder just out of reach.
All right, hold on. I'll come over. All right. Give me a boost.
No fucking thank you. I don't have like a crazy fear of heights, but I have enough of a fear of heights that I would not be cool giving someone a boost on a fucking cliff edge.
Come here. I'll pull you up. There you go.
Thanks. All right, there it is. The Monk's Dorm. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Don't jinx us.
Down we go. Burns a little.
Those are fun.
As you can see, we still have quite a ways to go to hit our destination, so be prepared for lots of sliding, leaping, jumping, climbing, and almost falling.
I could do this all day.
Shh. You go where the money leads you. That's cold.
It gets colder. I'm gonna take a leak while you educate our young recruit here.
So what happened next? Did he put down the revolt?
With our help, he kept it at bay. And once money ran out, no reason for us to stick around anymore.
Nice one.
And the general?
Drop down from the cliff and stealth kill that guy, and then stay in the grass.
Get the left one.
And if you get this guy on the right, then Sam will get the guy on the left. That way we can take them both out with anyone else being alerted. And for the love of God, pick up ammo, because ahead there is a shit ton of soldiers. You're going to want to stay in the grass as much as possible, so whenever you're going from one patch of grass to the other, try to like tuck and roll. There are soldiers all over the structure, and there's also soldiers patrolling, so make sure you're quick. I've played this a few different ways, and I can attest to the fact that you will want to stealth kill at least 4 or 5 of these guys. So again, just like the previous section, make sure you're patient. because otherwise, as soon as you're spotted or you get their attention, you're going to be fucking dead. I started off with killing anyone who's patrolling on the ground, so up ahead there's a soldier. So I ran over to this patch of grass, making my way to him so that I can get him with the least amount of fanfare. And once you kill him, the soldiers' movements are going to be a little bit different. And you'll get some new soldiers walking into the area. Also, when the soldiers start seeing their dead fellows' bodies, that also brings them to the new area. Just make sure that you're very careful whenever you're stealth killing. Don't kill them unless you're 100% sure you can get away with it. Right here, make a point to hang on a ledge is the easiest way to get anyone above you. And then push the square button to snatch them down. Try to make sure that no one else is looking. The guy in the background's walking the other way, so I'm safe. And again, make sure you pick up all of your ammo. And if you can, try to get one of their AKs, because they're using automatic weapons. If they see you, they will kill you quickly. So you want to make sure that you can kill them just as fast, unless you're really good at popping off headshots. Which I am like half the time, and then the other half I'm just fucking terrible. Once you get a few of the ground soldiers down, I find the next best thing is to kind of climb the structure and always stay hanging, don't pop up, and just wait for them to walk to you and take them out one by one. And you need to keep an eye on the people in the background and off to the sides of you to make sure no one is looking at you or can see you. I'm going to go ahead and jump up here and just jump to the next area. Try to stay out of sight so no one can see me. While you're hanging off to the side, just watch the soldiers and the pattern that they walk in. That'll help you pick out the best area to stealth kill them. This guy, we just pulled off this edge, and we'll go ahead and make our way around to the other side because that soldier likes to wander over to this open ledge and look off to the side, so we will just patiently wait for him there. Also, you may have just want to be aware, the last guy I killed when I stealth killed him, he actually latched onto my leg, so that hadn't really happened to me before. Be prepared, because if they latch on, you're just going to have to tap the triangle button a few times to kick them off. Okay, come on. Get it together, Nathan. Drop down. Thank you. No, drop down. Drop down. Good Lord. Okay, let's wait for this bastard to walk over to us. Patiently waiting. Come on.
Hang on.
And shit. The guy off to the left saw us, so you need to get out quick. I drop down and I'm gonna go hide in the grass. Up to the top right under this little bridge, they're gonna start trying to shoot at you. So if you have your weapon ready, just start taking those guys out to at least kind of eliminate the firepower up top. And then you're going to want to turn behind you because you're going to have soldiers on the ground coming up. They stay close to the cliff and kind of in the grass, so they're kind of a pain in the ass to see. But just take them out as quickly as possible.
That was...
And I don't think there's too many more. There might be a couple other guys left on the ground.
Come on, let's get a move
Maybe
on.
one or two left up top, but I think we've already killed most of them. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal. And you'll see scattered around here are some propane tanks. I tried to use them a couple different times, but I never had much luck. So I'm sure there's probably like an easier tactic if you're, you know, to where to throw them, to take several of them out at once. I just never was able to take many of them out at one time before they were able to see me and then shoot the shit out of me. Alright, so onward and upward. And see where the hell to go. On to another ledge. Perfect.
Right beyond those walls.
This is going to be a lot more of the same. Lots of angled sliding, climbing, jumping, and rope swinging. Start trying to make your way up the hill using those various methods.
The guys fronting our entire crew. What do you think
But
they
first
do
we have
next?
to take out a few of these guards.
Still,
But
what
you
do
might
think
possibly
do?
be able to stealth kill one of them.
Turn me inside out.
But there are only 3, so worst comes to worst. If you get spotted or if you just go all out, you should be fine either way, as long as you have some kind of cover.
My job.
The American sure isn't making any friends.
Yeah, as long as his money's good, that's fine by me.
You think Drake's gonna show up?
Nadine seems to think so. I'd love to see him and his crew make an appearance.
That goes for all of us.
What's that? They're here! Got one! All right, let's keep going. Look at that view. Man.
Just keep sliding,
Sam,
just keep
this way.
sliding.
Nice.
I kind of feel like dual-minded about all the repetitive sliding and jumping and climbing and swinging, because half of me loves it and the other half is just kind of like bored because it's just kind of the same thing over and over again. Not that I don't love this game, but just something I've noticed this time around.
Catch your breath. More sliding up ahead. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, shit.
Okay. If he did it, I can do it. Whoa! Whoa! It's better than bungee jumping.
Have you ever been bungee jumping?
No, but I'm sure this is better. So, this is what you've been up to all these years? Jumping around ruins?
Yeah, that and getting shot at, blown up, punched, kicked,
All right, I get it.
knifed, drugged. Ha! That's that.
Not quite. Still gotta climb higher to cross the ravine.
I hope we're done sliding for a while. My ass is full of gravel.
See, even Nathan is sick of sliding.
There's a dormitory gate.
Stuck the landing.
Now that we finally made it someplace, make sure that you climb up to the left here, because once you go through the door, you're not going to get another opportunity. And there is loot up at the top.
I can get used to this.
And voila! A creepy little skull.
Hey, give me a hand. Come on. I got it. Go.
Okay, come on.
And we're here.
Yes, we are. Jesus. Look at this place.
Welcome to the St. Dismas Dormitory. Alleged final resting place of one Henry Avery.
Let's find that grave. Hey, Nathan, check it out. This one's got a pair of cutlasses.
So now that we're actually in the graveyard and searching for Henry Avery's grave, they give you a few clues of what to look for. We're looking for a skull and crossbone, a pair of cutlasses, and then his birth year and death year as well.
Skull and crossbones.
And I mean, they give you options all around the graveyard, like the pit triangle, which you can go and see a few.
With all three, and we're in business.
But if you head straight ahead,
Swords.
one is not one. I was searching around. If you go straight ahead, you will find it. They're here eventually.
Nope, wrong date, and the swords don't match the scroll. Yeah, well, swords are a match.
Here we go.
Here. Sam, come here.
Where'd you find it?
Benjamin Bridgman.
That's Avery's alias.
Something odd about this skull, though. It's like it doesn't belong to the stone.
Well, what's odd about it is that's not Avery's sigil.
Huh, yeah, I mean, the skull should be facing sideways.
What is that?
My God. You ready for this?
Oh, I've been ready for a long time. Yeah, look at that.
Let's see what we got.
Alright, let's just delve into this creepy-ass crypt.
It's a crypt.
A crypt? Hidden behind a secret door?
I assume the secret door was added afterwards.
To hide his loot.
Well, fingers crossed.
Speaking of loot, there is some loot right this way. I'm pretty sure it's the only one I found, but keep your eyes open in case I missed anything.
Whoa, gang's all here. Jesus, Dismas on the left,
Penitent thief?
Gestus on the right.
Jerk thief.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing, just standing here. At this point in time, hopefully I will get my ass in gear to solve the puzzle. There we go.
Avery sure had a thing for St. Dismas, huh?
Well, Avery fancied himself a good thief, right? Only plundered
Back
and
around
murdered the
here.
non-British heathens.
Guess that's what passed for good back then.
Good enough.
What the hell we have going on?
Some kind of lamp. Hey, Smokey. Need your lighter over here.
You know, that hurts my feelings.
Not as much as it hurts your lungs.
Thank you, Father Duffy.
Isn't that something?
The light's coming from the other side of the wall.
Alright, just run back to the
Let's see
other
here.
side, and you're going to need to go to each of these statues and line up the lights with the circles on the wall. I mean, pretty self-explanatory and honestly pretty easy. It just takes a little moving around and then you'll get it. We have the Jesus one done. Now you can move on to either Jerked Thief or Penitent Thief. Your pick. When you line the next one up,
Oh,
there we go.
like the dots.
That looks
One more to go, and you will be all set. Once again, this has been the Michelle with Murder Pro Gaming, bringing you Chapter 8 of Uncharted 4. This chapter is The Grave of Henry Avery. Stay tuned for Part 2 of Chapter 8, which will be coming up shortly.
That's it, you got it.
As always, hit that like button, hit subscribe. And happy gaming, guys. I'll see you next time.
It looks like a constellation.
Yeah. That's Libra. The scales of justice.
That's an interesting choice for a bunch of pirates.
Okay, let's give this a shot.